okayfm 101.7.
Lawyer Godwin Tamakloe aid edema President Mahama why am renimini Kanzo memoache
Bakwamiano fine Joso
na boko die
wale ada Roma Bakwami na onso
bibia kama pa ene esumede de machire de ntia yeso omo ye 2 na 2 shillings aha o saw 2 shillings wanyini o 2 shillings inchanga inoma 2 shillings
Bakwami Sabako simi crowd wako first
no yeni ni mrai mu die mami musa asembi wani edi Reverend Prophet Dr. Owusu Bempah case ni wani edi akiri pa
in fact eno akra omo court na me behind the scene
okay papa na yen mami fa ofiri sei why ni complainant no asam no so ya asam be pa because enra no yete ye no yesi nipa no so bi case no kra no yasa abon kwa adu bi a eno so another court na miso binim sesenka mumra mu no sa asam wo one court a na sa dia sa asam kro na akwa another court a eno double jeopardy no senka it has no face in law asam no te sen pa
now for ya double jeopardy
I mean can say
because we're using term now, let me just explain briefly. You can't double jeopardy. The whole idea is that a man should not be punished twice for the same offense. If the local court na yankopon eye wadom sabiu na prosecution will go through everything. You pass a sentence on you, and I acquitted and discharge you. Won't me uncover the same facts? Not I prefer almost the same charge against the same person. But in this case, the legal standard no requires that you should have gone through the entire trial. Now, ebia judgment aba.
Sama so the court.
In that case, no. In this trial, lawyers are making the apparent submission of no case. And a judge, I give you a ruling, acquitting and discharging the accused person. Then now, police watch or move on say, just yet. It be almost the same charges on the same fact. That would amount, that's where the issue of double jeopardy comes. In fact, there is this famous movie, the Ekoba and say, Yechiwu my way, Edenoko, Dinasam, in the Edenoko prison. So we come. Later, in the bar, I'll say, Nandiku Kra, Omuye. Back in this case, you know, over Percy or Baku Kum Papa Nana.
Debbie.
So I couldn't. We were a financial society. So in this case, no, she must go and complete the murder for which reason our co-prisoner Anna. Exactly. But the long and short of it all, they say the law seeks to protect people from suffering twice for the same offense. But also the Akoba Reverend Owusu Bempah now. The Akoba in say okay, initially no, the charges for assault and then count. Subsequently, in Omache, another junior pastor, no come wow.
Produce a friend mommy. I'm one of the I am married to me about me, Biba. Nana, I'm not tickle.
Aye,
a tickle.
Ebeba.
Dependable,
reliable, as you go do me why.
Ebeba. Now, my main fan say, Bepamucho, paper review.
Me back in kind.
Wo back in kind. Aluyaf's gripe water. And the soya send me a debere wo. Wo and kwada no who say woni on take kasa. Eti bi anadu obesu saa no otwe ne mu uma na duane woni. Na ne sin fifi ya na ye ne ya. Pe Aluyaf's gripe water. Na fasi wo na be powder. Na be afama no. Wo mo soya sene e ma ye de ade a che bia yi paper review ye debere. Na mam kolo ya so be sa ba nche me da se why. Ahwode ne de this way chocolate drink. Do hia ni so hie. Mpani me bobo nsia ba ako. O ba o fa biom. Waye. No me sabo akwa ba bio.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Line no ethical.
Aye.
It's not the American is baby I do the issue of double jeopardy criteria MI because the actual trial no and start here.
And yeah, mommy idea no. Said the same offense na dia ba wo mu no. And na yes twa ho bie na sa asem kro no asie no esa wa another court because na paper no kra say yes slap no with 2 different charges with different court.
Eventually no once they flow from the same event no Emranoma who quite for the prosecutor to do the FN consolidation of the charges so that eventually na assembly na bekwa koda maybe one particular judge
okay
and koba say ofiha wa besia ko ha ofiha no besia ko ha as much as possible. You don't also want to appear as punishing the accused persons unduly. It is a flow, and the only slight problem is you see, part of the event happened so-called in Apreku. And it being so happened at the church premise. In terms of the sequence of events, one person disaggregate the two. Okay. So that one had to do with, quote unquote, the alleged assault on the police officers. And a separate event. Then the issue about the alleged threats on the pastor woman, and also that's how it is playing out. But for me, the long and short of it all is as we move on with this matter, cool heads
must prevail.
Must prevail. Cool heads must prevail. When we say even in our criminal matters, they are allowing the FNO even out of court settlements, even in criminal matters.
I see.
So that possibility exists. But who say they have brought this issue of unlawful possession of firearm and all of those things. There's a way we can all look at it going forward. The Americans say Nipa show remorse. Now what take a different view about it. And I mean so what I do more likely criminal defense. So I'm more tilted towards the accused person than the prosecution. But what I say, and the whole idea, and they say, if there's a way out between Sofo, Mameno, and others, so that they can actually reach possible out of court where it should be done.
Me bacho one, Mameno ye complainant, evangelist mama part no or your complainant case you won't.
Obviously so, because that is where the genesis of this whole matter.
It when they complain was and a brief one.
Obviously say and then a police for no call sorry honor. Among other things. Honor the other segment of it is here. So overall, no, and that is what I'm saying. Say, if there's a way that this matter can be resolved out of court, we should explore that option.
Okay.
Because you see, the essence of criminal prosecution is to ensure say obi a wronging the public no, the person is punished. But punishment takes different forms. You can even bond him to be of good behavior. Obi to make a change say in the next 6 months, but is why A, B, C, D, B, C. These are all sanctioning mechanisms to ensure control in the country. We can explore some of these matters without going through the full hall. But what I say, so that at the end of the day, the person who is guilty will feel the then the one who is also punishing will feel say, at least I did not sweep it under the carpet. Then there is a win-win situation for the public and the accused person. So these are matters Kwame, we should explore going forward.
Now, Mami, we are deal with you. Bibi to say police for no alleged assault, no. I want to know there no more bet me aye.
Oh, Kwame, you see, the other day, me my old Bibi as to say, there are some people, no matter how they provoke me, it ends there. Police me, teacher me, because they always carry the crown, but what I say, of the republic, which is the authority of the state. Sometimes, out of anger, uncontrolled anger, you bet me a casem, you bet me a way. And so for Obi to say, Reverend, Obi and can say, Reverend Aton Ensemble will be.
okayfm 10.
But what I say,
Me too, pa.
Obi and can will be so Aton Ensemble, Ediabo be an hour bisa.
No, no, the charge ye dey.
So, Kwame, here.
Mate.
What's important, and then they say, once it happens in this circumstance, there's always a way out. A way out ensure a win-win situation for the parties involved. But what I said, the parties involved here, the republic, and then the accused person, so that the accused person will go home feeling remorse. The republic will also go home feeling that yes, we have ensured that the right thing has been done. So there's always a way out of this, Kwame.
Oh, okay. Papa, way out of it, Next is Kenya out of court settlement, and Bibisa.
Yes. That you see in our criminal justice delivery system, that is permitted. It's permissible. In fact, there are even instances accused persons complainant to me back also. I'm supposed to be the complainant. But because of A, B, C, D, may jama some naka.
Yes.
In those circumstances, it is allowed for the state and here the court to promote out of court settlement, even though it's a criminal matter. Except say there are certain offenses that you cannot go there. It be defilement, rape, murder, and those things. But these offenses are by the there's a way out, which for me is something that both parties should explore, so that at the end of the day there can be a win-win situation for the republic.
Lawyer, ma me fa case bi any example. Na no a year bi a wo mo call ye e wo I think so whom na boy bi a ono so yes o ye MP ne driver or brand shit say you boy na need to remand no, but e could do say case no attorney general say when you interested of ali knowledge prosecutor
that possibility exists, but you see, I don't want it to be in the case of, say, knowledge prosecutor simplicity. You want a situation where the republic or the people of the country will also feel, say, Bibisa by okay, sebi. Yan use undue political influence. Onipa na assembly fan on sebe onokra de wakoda custody for almost 3 days or 2 days.
That's in itself a form of punishment already. Brakwame, look, you only value your freedom when it is curtailed. Honorable who said no, freedom is priceless. Personal liberty is priceless. Even 1 hour under counterback ground or whoever foul, let alone 3 days in custody. That's in itself already a punishment. So there's always a mechanism which may use it to ensure say you have a win-win. That's entirely different from where, in this case, no nipana desikanya will be grana visa, any different. In this case, at least Obibeka, yes, they had been threatening words, gestures, and what have you. But pass yedi bibi obi anayabu obi tu anabibi sama and see. So the scenarios are entirely different.
Okay.
And that is why I am saying, say, we should find a mechanism. You bet me up promoting a possible out of court settlement. Ensure a win-win. You bond a person that in the next 2-3 years, such by say, your person who be sacra involving you. It's always ensure say there will be good behavior, there will be deterrence and others. What it means now, it will also serve a lesson to all other persons. Say, hey,
liar.
Yes, sir.
Any baby so cry your argument be say. So what fast said your more can bring mu cry to China. Papa Owusu Bempah. Eja was shenkom. Nkom yi kura ama MPP aba power. Na
you see,
what am
you see, me
I'm not talking low.
Me person yemfa amanyo nombra. One say because amanyo at the emotional matters at the branch. Me person you purely from the legal point. Because when you amanyo say no bamwa, obi beka say any yes adi amen so that be. I want a situation a win-win situation that would also serve as deterrent. Even the fact, Papa Bishop, could them 3 days or so. Look at the discomfort. It be a crowdful or one within this period. A soft might be a it be an opportunity, be a we'll lose it. So it's enough punishment, it's enough burden already onto the person. But what you say, and it's also enough deterrent to others because hey, we'll be it now. Say, hey, now Reverend Pana be saying so it's already a message that has already been sent out there. So there's no one who is above the law. What I say, and that for me is enough. You see, sometimes you don't need to go to the full hall in order to send a message across. That's the point I'm making. The message has been sent adequately across. So Obia will say, hey, if green leaves are falling, what will happen to dry leaves?
Okay.
So when you put all of these things together, nothing precludes the parties from even looking at the possibility of out-of-court engagement. And as a private legal practitioner, there are instances where we approach the Republic that, oh, this one, can we settle it out of court? Because one here, and you see, even for the state, you're also looking at a situation where, hey, if we go through the full prosecution, we assume the burden of proving the guilt of the person beyond reasonable doubt. How sure are we that we even get witnesses that will enable us prove our case beyond reasonable doubt? So the possibility exists at the end of the day, the accused person may walk acquitted and discharged. But we can also get something from the accused if more or less we settle it at this point. So it gives you a better option, win-win, than taking the risk of going through the full hall and not succeeding. So it's an option open to everyone as a lawyer to pursue it. And I would encourage that going forward. So that, you see, remember, I said, even prosecution will cost the state money. So,
yeah.
Prosecution will cost the state money, time, and everything. Sometimes we don't value it because yeah, a Benjamin or yeah, Benjamin prosecutors or yeah, Benjamin, you earn a salary. But that in itself is a cost to the republic. You can get something out of it without going through all the expense.
Okay. Lawyer, medasi anopay.
OKFM.
Anopay medasi.
Best medasi pa Lawyer Godwin edit Tamakloe. Any ene twetwe nkom. Okay, 101.7 sunye. Na
OKFM 101.7.